I'm here at Battle Cemetery in Washington County, Kentucky. There are a lot of Careys and their relations in this cemetery. It's in the north part of Washington County. Farming area. Down here we have the monument of John Carey, who is the beginning of the Careys in this cemetery. He fought in the Civil War on the side of the Union, and so he has a Union marker here. It's hard to read it. But if you look closely, you can see it says John Carey on it. And his children, some of them are buried are close to him. There are, looks like, place for two graves beside him. His first wife, Miranda Shoemaker, was the mother of all of these children. There was one other daughter by a second wife. Miranda Shoemaker probably is not buried here, but could be, since there are the places there. And his second wife could be buried there. I don't know where she's buried either. There used to be an old stone there that said Mary on it. But it's not here now, so I don't know what happened to it, really. The ones that I'm doing the genealogy for myself and my mother and father comes down through the son of John, who is George. George is not right here at his monument. He's further down in the cemetery. So we'll walk down there. There's an older cemetery further down the road called the Perkins Cemetery. And that is where they were burying people before they began this cemetery. So it's possible Miranda, the wife of John, the first wife and the mother of these children, is buried there. I haven't been able to find a monument, though, for her, but it could be at that time the monument is no longer there. Here, there are shoemakers in that cemetery there. Now here's George. This is George Carey. And he was married to Susanna Coslow. There are Coslows in this cemetery too. I'm not sure what her relationship is to them, but of course they would all be kin. So here is George, and so he's my great-grandfather. John is my great-great. My grandfather, Andrew, is the son of George, and he's buried right up here. So we have the monument for them right up from the monument to George down there. And then over here is John up there. So it's a small cemetery and they're all fairly close together here. Okay, so Andrew J., that's Andrew Jackson. His name was Andrew Jackson Carey. And he was married to my grandmother, who is Willie Bell Gabhart. And her parents are right over here. Gabhart. My great-grandmother was Ma Gabhart. Ma Gabhart was Mary Ellen Taylor. She married Elijah Gabhart. And so these are the parents of my grandmother, Willie Bell Gabhart. Right here beside them, my grandmother is right over there. The Kerry monument. There. But right here beside my grandmother is one of my grandmother's sisters, another daughter of Elijah and Mary. Mary Ellen was her name, Mary Ellen Taylor, and this is Votah. So this is Ivy Gabhart, and she was married to Hester Votah. Hester Votah. So this is my great aunt and uncle. They have another sister that's over here. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. This is another sister. There were 3 sisters in that family, 3 girls. This is Aunt Leanie. She's Lena Verman. Gabhart. Married Verman Votah. And they had a son that died as a little boy, Edwin. And he's buried there with them on the same monument, so they are Moors. There are Sallees here. We have a connection to the Sallees on the Gabhart side, but it's not this particular Sallee, but it's the family. This is a January day. It's not all that cold for January.